Yeah, why the surprise in my voice? It was the last card. Aries, welcome. Madam, we'll see you now. So, Aries, what's going to happen now is we are going to have a reading for the month of June 2024. And when I say this, I mean that it is going to be the timestamp on YouTube and the month in the thumbnail. But if you stumble upon this video at some point and decide to see it, same thing. Having said that, please bear in mind it is scientifically, physically not possible to predict future using pieces of paper with pictures on them. So pages, like a page of book with pictures. What is possible though is that these pictures and whatever associations we might have with them can stimulate your imagination, and your imagination is what shapes your reality. Please bear that in mind. If you want to say thank you for the reading, there's a like button, there's a subscribe button. Feel free to hit them both. You can recommend this channel or this video, you can share it, you can buy me a coffee following the link in the description. You can just go out there and do something good in this world around you, and that's perfectly fine with me. And it's as beautiful gratitude as anything else. If you feel bad, if you feel like something is wrong, if you want to let it out, there's a dislike button. Feel free to let it out. And without further ado, we're going to have a look at the general energies, then we're having a look at the negative influences and how to mitigate them. We're having a look at the positive influences and how to amplify them. And then we have a sneak preview of love and money. Okay, let's go for it. In the general, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Someone's been honest, someone's seen through somebody. We have Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's been honest about their less than abundant financial situation, maybe. We have Four Swords in the reverse. Sleepless nights, not enough rest. Thoughts. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Biting too much of Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So I see here the mismanagement of your physical resources, be it money, be it your own health or energy. You're burning the candle at both ends, it looks to me. You might feel that you don't have enough money. It might be like you feel like it is abundantly clear to you that you have to do something. You're losing sleep over it. You're trying to find a solution. You're just being out of your depth with it. Okay, we'll finish the shuffle and then we'll throw in a couple of more cards to add another layer to it and see if we get any more details. If we can make the picture any clearer on this. And I do hope the light holds so I don't have to switch on the electric light. Okay. We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Okay, you're honestly admitting to yourself that you're not happy. And it might be because of your financial situation, or it might be that this unhappiness affects your financial situation. You're trying to do something about it. You might be in denial. You might be trying to protect your psyche from this realization. It's not really working. Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands in the reverse. You're feeling defeated. Oh, I'm sorry. Five of Wands in the upright, conflicts with others, maybe even because of it, because I feel here some emotional imbalance. Ten of Wands in the reverse, finally, and funnily enough, let's add another layer before we go there. I'll throw in some Lenormand to see, because Lenormand is so very eloquent on details and like day-to-day stuff. So we'll see what it is about exactly before I say something that might be not as accurate as I want it to be. Yeah, you're feeling unhappy and bound to something. it's kind of like you might not be fulfilling your responsibilities as you're supposed to, or at least you think that you're not fulfilling them as you're supposed to. You might be having the feeling that you're not performing at your work as expected, or you might not be the partner that you thought you would be to your partner or a parent. We have the tree in the reverse and the bear. You're trying, but you don't. You seem to be missing something. It's like you miss this. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? You miss the support to be able to stem this all. Yeah, let's leave it at this for a second. I mean, you have the power, but you don't have the balance. You're trying, but you don't have it. Maybe you're too impatient. Maybe you're too busy with your emotions to manage this balance management. We have the ship in the reverse and the cross in the reverse. And you can't escape the situation. That's what's making you so sleepless. So you're caught in it. You have no choice but to solve it somehow without being able to escape it. I don't know if it's work or relationship. It's just maybe even kids. But you just don't have any choice but to, move on the heart. The whip and the reverse. It's also something that's dear to you. That's why you're so conflicted. You don't want to escape. It's like you shouldn't be wanting to escape because it's something that you love, but you want to escape, and that's what's making you even less balanced than before. And I think here it's also you catch yourself thinking that losing it would be a relief. It can be a horrifying thought sometimes. The main person, the reverse, and the owls or birds in general in the upright. Yes, you're admitting to yourself what you're thinking here, and you realize that it's not like you to say something like this. And it's also giving you some uncertainty. Is it just me who turned like this? Or was I always like this? Or is it the circumstances that making me think like this? So I think whatever it is, it might be a difficult financial situation. It might be just too much to handle at the moment. But you feel like you're not doing enough and you are kicking yourself for it. And it's what's... more than anything else is making it so difficult for you. So now that we are already immersed in doom and gloom, we'll have a look at the negative influences and what we can learn from them and how we can mitigate them. Let's give it a shuffle. So here, yeah, I feel like you're tired, you're bitter, you're cynical, you don't have it in you to muster up some love and affection that would normally get you through difficult stuff. And it is maybe the first time that you're confronted with it, or maybe the first time that you're confronted with these feelings in such a amplitude. Is this amplitude? Such a strength. So yeah, let's see what's bad is going on. The strength. Yeah, I see. So you've been used to being strong. It's not a good thing sometimes. You've been used to being strong. You've been used to being able to solve anything. And I think now that you find yourself in a situation that is not like something you encountered before, and you're not feeling strong. You're still going through it. You're still trying to solve it, but you're out of ideas. How you don't know how to address it. and Queen of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Wands in the reverse, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And you don't know how to motivate others to not... I think there are other people depending on you here, not maybe like... it might be family, it might be also colleagues or business partners or friends who depend on you to motivate them, who depend on you to be this person to energize them, to make them believe that everything's going to be fine, because you know they need to move forward. You're used to thinking about yourself as a strong person, but this is something that you weren't prepared to, something put in you to you that you don't know how to address, and you feel like people still expect from you to guide them through it, and you don't know how to guide them through it, how to make them feel positive about it. Okay, let's see what else do we have here to clarify it. Have the Five of Cups in the reverse. Yes, you are used to, no matter what's happened, just to moving forward. No matter what's going on, you just move forward. You have enough strength, and here you can't rely on the stuff that you know from before. From before, you have to rely on stuff that you have to rely on your feelings, on your gut feeling, on your intuition, and I don't know if you have it. You have it, believe me, trust me, you have it. But you might not be ready to rely on it. Death. You might be, oh my god, so many major arcanas. You might be trying to change something radical. You might be trying some radical approaches to the problem. Four of Cups, like, but it's still you're not relying on the intuition, you're relying on some tools, you're relying on some practices. If it's a work situation, if it's a business situation, you're not relying on what you feel you should be doing. You just go and watch some trainings online and go with whatever you learn in the training, instead of maybe listening to people or listening to your gut feeling. More like, I don't see other people here. It's very, very, very much about you, and it might be a situation about the work or business, maybe family, but really I see more like a situation where you're creating something with like-minded people. We're working on something with like-minded people, or people depending on you, people who are used that you are the one motivating them. But it's not only about that, it's a life lesson that you need to learn. And the life lesson is that you don't have the playbook for stuff in life. Sometimes you do, if you're lucky, but sometimes you don't. And you can't apply something to it that isn't suited to it. That's what I'm getting here. You got it, you feel it, but you're not doing it. You're trying stuff, you really want to, but you're not doing the right stuff. Okay, let's throw in the Lenormand to get some details on it. I have the Moon in the reverse and the Mountain in the reverse. The path is dark. You are attacking these mountains to cross them with all your power, with all your energy, and that's not the right approach this time, it seems to me. It's the Coffin in the reverse and the Clouds in the reverse. Yes, if you stop doing what you do now, you will see what you need to do. But you kind of need to give up, relax, and let this solution come to you, if it makes sense. Like, not like physically giving up or anything, but just stand still for a moment and listen to nothing. That sort of thing. Okay, it's the heart in the reverse and the key in the reverse. Yes, you cannot solve it because your heart isn't working. You're not listening to your heart. You are ignoring it. I know it's not always easy. Sometimes you just have to do something that everybody's expecting, or what is like traditionally or societally or in whatever reason, or art or kind is expected from you, but and yeah, you're out of your depth. Why it's not working? You don't know. You keep losing energy. You're spending all this power, all this energy, all this strength on it, and it's not working, and you don't know why. Because you're working hard on it, and it's not working. Because you're not listening to your intuition. It's the crossroads and the clover. And what you need to do is to rely on your luck. It's risky, it's dangerous, I know. Let's throw in a couple of angel answers. Peaceful resolution. Not happening here. In the near future, it's happening now. It's going to happen soon, or it's happening now already. You're hoping that it will, if you work hard enough, it will just be as usual. It's not. Listen to your intuition. I mean, I rest my case. You saw me shuffle, or at least heard me shuffle the cards. Within the next few weeks, yeah, it's something very present. It's something very present when you are listening to this. It's going on now for you. And one more card. Ask your angels. Yes, ask your angels, rely on your luck, listen to your intuition. What can I tell you? There are no playbooks, there are no information, there's no Wikipedia on what you need to do in this situation. There no training, no tutor, no consultant can tell you what to do. No guru. You have to trust your gut feeling, you have to believe in your luck. And it's dangerous and it's scary as whatever, but that's the solution to it. And it's probably screaming at you all the time, and you're not listening. Alright, so we're done with the bad stuff. Now we're going to the good stuff and how we can amplify it and how we can make the best of it. Let's give it a couple of shuffles and see what we got in store for the June 2024 whenever you see it. Alright. Good stuff, come here, talk to us, the good stuff, hi. Where's the good stuff for Aries? Okay. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse, alright. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. We have the Devil in the upright, interesting. The Empress in the upright and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. The good stuff says that you need to concentrate on important stuff. You shouldn't be spending or wasting your attention, your energy on side quests on minute things that are distracting you. Maybe also, I don't think it's for people with family or something. It says that if you have like a very interesting, very intensive romantic life and have some other problems, maybe it should be just, you know, also addressing other problems, not ignoring them. It also says that you should be a little bit selfish. Well, more than a little bit. Self-love, self-care, that's it. And don't be so closed off. Don't be so guarded. It's okay to relax. Maybe pick up some old hobbies or passions. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, don't spend too much time contemplating how the situation sucks. Hangman in the reverse. Having a new perspective on your romantic stuff, or if you're single, then maybe also stop obsessing about your single existence. See it as an opportunity to maximize the time spent with your other hobbies and passions, other than it. Yes, it says to be selfish. It says to be planned stuff for yourself. Yeah, it's Ace of Wands in the reverse. I feel like you're not procrastinating, you're finding excuses not to care about yourself. Stop doing it. 6 of Wands in the upright. When you open yourself to, when you stop warding off yourself, when you stop building these walls, you'll be better off. It will be a huge relief for you to stop being paranoid. I think maybe all the situation that you're going through is just making you a little bit like closed off and too centered on the problem. But it's, you know, it's not all about work and no fun, you know. We have the Rider and the Tower. Okay, some of you might be receiving some official letters. That's the top layer of it. The other thing is that you might get the memo finally that you need to take care about yourself. It might be a little bit, not a scare, but you know, it might be a health issue or something that will remind you to take care of yourself. Or, I don't know, you might break a nail and have to go and get your nails done. Something like that. So the Fish in the reverse and the Flower in the upright. Okay, so I have to correct myself. What this is saying, that this situation maybe is telling you to stop obsessing about the work and maybe pay more attention to the emotional. Maybe you've been neglecting your partner, or maybe you've been neglecting your love life because of it. So there's nice stuff outside of work. And well, if it's not work, then other unpleasant stuff in your life. Stop it from spoiling the rest of it, you know. We have the Whip in the upright and the Fox. Okay, so some of you might have to sneak away to be able to take care of yourself. Or you might be feeling like you're cheating on somebody with yourself because you're taking care of yourself. And this also explains, though, here, I think you might be too much stuck in the mentality that taking care of yourself is selfish. It is not. Okay. We have the Cross and the Clover. Yeah, I think at the end you will realize how cool it is to take care of yourself. How cool life can be when you're feeling better because you took care of yourself. Okay. And Bouquet and Bear. And And yeah, when you stop being like this strong person who carries the world on their back, on their shoulders, and open yourself a little bit and show maybe the less strong side of yourself, this is where this relief will be, this feeling of finally getting your freedom from stuff, from maybe this devil. It's an eye-opening experience at some point. All right, so looking good. We're learning, Aries. Well done. So now to polish it off. Do you say it like this, or is it something weird? I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna have a quick look at love and money for this month. It's not like a full-blown reading, it's just a little bit, to get the general gist of it all. I'm not there yet with making any love and money related readings, although I do have a couple of pick a card readings. I'm very tempted to do one after I'm done with it, so if you're interested, have a look at my videos. Yeah, so there will be just one animal spirit card for each and a couple of clarifiers, and I'll deal the cards first and then start reading them, or maybe I'll start reading some of them straight away. Let's see how it goes. We have the black egg for love in the reverse, and we have the bear in the upright. Okay. So to clarify the love cards, we'll have a couple of light years tarot cards thrown into the mix after the shuffle. So from the first glance here, straight off the bat, I can say that in the love life, some situation, you cannot understand it with your mind. You cannot see through it. Maybe there's a person who's very difficult to see through. Or maybe you don't know what to make of a situation or a person. Okay. You don't know what to make of it, but you feel good about it. So the world is like very where people, when you're around them, you feel at home, even if you don't understand them, but you feel at home, you're feeling safe, you feel included, you feel like you matter, I feel like you're important. Okay, let's hold a couple of cards of Illuminati Tarot for the money or the bear. So if you do some stock market stuff, you know better than me what bear means, because I have no idea. I know they have the bear and the bull, and whatever they do to each other, I have no idea. You pick your own meaning for this. So for love, we'll throw in a couple of romance angels and cards. I'm stuttering here because life I hope not. The light is slightly fading and I want to finish before it gets dark. Free yourself and flirt. Okay, it might be if you're single or not single, but anyway, there's somebody new in your life just appeared or caught your attention, even if it's not a new person, but they caught your attention in a new way. Let's put it like this. You don't know what to make of it, and you don't know how to act. You also have some restraints about it, even though you feel so good around them. But there's this hesitation, like, what am I supposed to make of it? And it's time to take back control of your life. And it also can be, with this command, now I think of it, that maybe you and the other person are brought together in some circumstances over time by life. And maybe you're then being brought apart every time before you manage to do something about the situation. So maybe it's time to, flirt with them a little bit, show them the interest, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So for love, if it's somebody new that caught your attention, or maybe you like want to reinvigorate your existing relationship, don't wait for the perfect opportunity. Take action and show the other person your interest. With money, we have the bear in the upright. It's the energy, it's the power. 6 of Cups in the reverse and Princess of Wands in the upright. It's time to not fall back to your standard practices regarding money, but learn something new, like new investment opportunities. Maybe go to a training, but about, the other stuff, the money stuff, not the situation stuff. You have to make a decision about something. So if it's, I honestly feel it's like investments, it's stock market, buying some stuff, playing some financial thingies. Meditation brings answers. So yeah, you definitely have to think carefully about what you're going to do, but this situation doesn't call for your standard procedure. Just as we had before in the reading, it doesn't have you don't proceed with it as you used to proceed before. You have to do something new. In this case, I don't think you have to rely on your gut feeling, though. I think here you should definitely seek more information and study the situation precisely before you make the decision, because it's something new for you and you need all the facts and all the knowledge that you can possibly get before you make a decision. So I hope it makes sense to you. That's it. That's a very interesting reading, I have to say. I think the main takeaway for me, what I saw, is for you to let go of your standard procedures that you used to have in the past that worked out for you too. That's why you use them. This time it's something new entirely. In one situation you need to go with your gut feeling. In another situation that is clearly about money, you should gather as much information as you can possibly do with the love. Don't wait for the circumstances. Take action and show your interest. Wow, Aries, what an interesting month you're going to have, and Madam will see you again.